Bob Owens from Lone Duck, baby. We got the carjack scenario. This is loved by all, including me.
So this scenario, typically, that changes the field.
Yeah.
This is where the numbers
And we've started.
are going to drop.
We've got 5 and Rolando out there right now.
And it's also the majority of folks, this is their favorite scenario for the simply because carjacking scenarios aren't new in the world of fight sports in North America. Right? We've seen carjacking scenarios before. But the way this one is done is different. They're actually driving a vehicle across the field. And what's going to be different is the handler is going to leave the vehicle and go out of sight.
Go hide.
The dog has to engage a neutral, not a guy screaming and yelling, a neutral non-decoy is going to walk up to the vehicle and get in. The dog is expected to engage the neutral, non-violent, non-hostile decoy on his own without command. You see a lot of dogs that smash it all day. Just look at this. It's not fear, nerves, it's they actually don't know what to do.
Yeah. They're not looking for a command. It's all instinct. So here we go. Dog's sitting in the truck right now, kind of going bananas. His collar says, do not pet. You don't have to tell me twice, 5.
Yeah.
All right, we got decoy numero 1 coming up. And we got a bite. And we got a bite.
Dog engaged. Chris Corley is our decoy. Chris Corley comes from Central Florida. He's not that far from me, actually.
Cool.
He came out from Florida to decoy this event.
Same rules apply on the outs, everybody. So it's all the discipline, all the control throughout the day is the same here.
Wow. That was a beautiful owl.
Nice job. Nice job. I mean, consistent all day.
Yes.
Very consistent. Coming off the bite, super quick, super intense. Good discipline. Love it.
I think it's safe to say that that dog on this scenario, that was the most we've seen some emotion out of him, so to speak.
Getting fired up. I mean, yeah, he's barking in there.
Super smooth on every scenario. He did everything he needed to do, which is good. But in that van, we saw a little fire out of it.
Yeah, barking,
Yeah.
bouncing around.
5 gave us 10.
You know what? As far as a decoy goes, the dogs are high up. Decoys are high up.
This is not a comfortable.
This is not a comfortable situation where the dog's mouth is right near your face and you're reaching in to grab the steering wheel to get up in there. That dog was low, right at his wrist. I mean, that is intense for the decoy as well.
Out of all the scenarios, this one is probably the most. The decoys have the most exposure for a live bite, bite on
A hand
tissue,
or whatever.
Real skin. They have to be very careful.
Yeah. Experience matters here. But this is one of my favorites for sure. And it's real life scenario.
Very realistic. Very realistic. Typically we've seen carjacking scenarios where the attacker approaches the vehicle, the handler is in the driver's seat, usually the dog is on their lap, or being agitated through the passenger window.
Okay.
When I say agitated, you have a guy, he'll come up kind of creepy, but hidden sleeve, or sometimes they're wearing a suit jacket. It all depends on the organization. And the dog's already hanging out the window.
Right.
Barking, I know, I'm gonna bite you.
Right.
And I have to out. Okay. Some of these dogs get super confused.
Right.
In this scenario, which means this is a scenario you have to train it. You have to train it. You have to understand how to create that behavior and how to help the dog make the right decision at the right time. That's really important for this event.
It's hard to train for, I'd imagine. What's the progression of training this?
Oh, geez. You know.
You don't just throw them to the wolves right away. You got to start teaching little by little, right?
Yes. And I'm trying to reverse engineer it. It's, again, I personally believe with scenarios like this, you start out by, what's the dog's motivation to bite?
Give me another battery like this.
Right? Like, why are
Right
they biting?
right here, right here.
You know, you might have a dog just really loves. Yeah. That dog's not going to do much like encouragement. You just got to let them know that this is okay. But other dogs who are used to seeing, they're typically only interested in biting when someone's dancing around or
Sure.
they're very active and they're engaging in a prey type behavior.
Right.
You know, all right, well, what are you going to do here?
Right.
Because they're not going to get that presentation. So you have to figure out another way to trigger that dog to understand that you're going to bite here. The big concern I would have in this is one of those scenarios where when you train your dog to do this, you are making some commitments in life.
Yeah. Yeah. That your brother-in-law doesn't go in there and try and start your truck when your dog's in it. Whammy.
Out of all the scenarios, this is the one where the potential for crossover into this behavior cross into real life. Once you train this, you have to make some concessions.
Yeah.
Of how you're going to live with that dog.
Yeah.
Because you are essentially telling the dog has the authority to make its own decision out
right.
of your supervision to bite.
But I think to kind of back up, like to teach this, maybe the door's open, you're in the car with the dog, someone tries to get in, give the command. Then step out of the vehicle, someone tries to get in, give the command, right?
Yes, or you could take a totally different approach to it, which would be basically taking in the concept and the training methodology principles of the object guard. So the object guard is an activity from other sports where an object, in French ring, I think they use a big bag with pits. It's like a bag you would take to the beach.
Yeah.
But was that shot?
No.
Yep. Right.
Look. And the job is to steal the basket.
Right.
How can he bark can he get? And these dogs have to know when to bite and when to let go without a single command.
That's wild. Absolutely
after
bananas.
being put to guard. And then once you say guard, like, it's over, and now it's
Interesting.
you could take that approach of teaching a guard.
Like
here,
now you're on.
and that would be honestly, that would be the approach that would give you an element of practical control in the real world. And the thing is, you have to, at that point, like, you're, again, teaching that dog to make a decision, but you're giving them a command first. You watch the car, guard, and then you go to the ATM machine, right?
Right.
You've told that dog to do it, but that dog also has to know that he only does that when you say that.
Right.
And that's where
That on-off switch, man. Ooh.
you have to have the right kind of dog.
Right.
Because at some point, the dog's
Your
going to make a
mixing is
mistake.
great. Love it.
And that's what you're going to teach the dog. No, you don't do that.
Right.
How you teach that lesson, though. You have to be careful that the dog doesn't walk away. I won't bite anybody
Right.
who comes near this car. Because,
Balancing act.
and that means you have to know the dog, so you have to understand how to shape that lesson.
Yeah.
So that the consequence that is applied for the various behavior is appropriate for that dog, so we don't lose the behavior completely.
Absolutely.
It's not that I don't want you to do this. I just didn't want you to do it now.
Right. Tough, man. This is high level stuff. Absolutely high level stuff. And we're gonna see these dogs get more and more challenged. We saw great dog work in obedience. We saw great dog work in the snatching the. This is going to up the ante, and I think we're going to see some dogs not make it. With technical difficulties on the camera in the van, we're back up and running. Next dog up is Blaze and Daphne. Great team.
They have hung in all day long.
Yep. They're in the fight. They're in the fight. Here we go.
What's super cool is, and now that we have a result, that's for our YouTube feed, and when you get posted up, we actually have a camera in.
Yeah.
Get to see the live action.
And basically what I think happened is 5 was bouncing around so jacked that he knocked the camera off. So we've got some duct tape, strap that baby in, and let it eat. Boom, here we go, here we go. Bring a dog up, bring a dog up. Bite that guy in the arm.
Not in the fingers.
No, that would stink. Who do we have here? Okay, that's someone else. Here comes Daphne and Blaze. The 2-year-old.
All right, they're on the field, and so again, they're going to walk up. It's a little bit of a hike across the field. Get out there, get into that van, and then drive it. That's one of the
Daphne's
things,
got great composure.
you know, as the day's gone on, I think we've seen her, the handler,
Relax.
hit a groove.
Yeah, dude.
Her walk is very different right now
Yep.
than it was this morning. Her
Yep.
obedience.
Yeah, she's in her groove.
Yep.
She's feeling good. Ready for the carjacking scenario.
I think one of the things I like the most
Oh boy.
about this scenario is the element of driving the vehicle.
Yeah, adds difficulty.
Well, what it does, it really brings that dog into a picture that is real, like you're moving the vehicle. That's something that's going to happen.
Van's locked. Here we go. Judge Oscar's unlocking the vehicle. Load up.
I just had a moment. As he went up, I had that little moment of, it's going to be locked. I felt like the anticipation of,
Uh-oh. Locked where the keys are in the car. All right, Daphne and Blaze, let's see what you got. Last trial, trial 2, we saw a couple dogs that basically let them drive away.
This particular scenario is one that changes the field.
Look at the view. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm sure you can't, right?
Well, so
Can they see it right now? On YouTube. You'll be able to see it on YouTube. But you can see the dog's face in there. Daphne trying to put it in drive.
Come get a speeding ticket.
Daphne's getting, Blaze is getting car sick. Here we go. Where the rubber meets the road.
So now, the handler has the option here. They can do whatever they want in terms of communicating with the dog at this given moment.
Correct.
They can give the dog a command. They can amp the dog up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's totally within the rules for them to do what they need to do to get that dog in a state of mind so they can be successful. And in this particular scenario,
There we go.
for some dogs, that's pretty necessary and important.
Here we go. Daphne's gonna hide so she's completely out of sight of the dog. And it throws some dogs off, or it could amp them up too, I'd imagine, like where to go, get them fired up.
I think it's gonna get them fired up in a different direction than they need to be. It's gonna be, for some dogs, where's
yeah.
mom? Oh no, what do I do? Now right now, we're not getting a lot of noise out of Blaze, but he's pretty
Chill,
checking
realistically.
things out.
Looking around, looking around.
All right, Chris Corley now making his approach to the vehicle. Our decoy is heading up.
Watch your fingers, bud.
I'm telling you, man. This scenario is definitely a count 'em before you get in and count 'em before you get out.
And dog did not
Take a
bite.
Look at the presentation. He didn't have to get in, and the dog was just not going to do it. So like we said, this exercise changes the field.
Changes the field, and that's a tough ribbon or a lesson, bud. ribbon or a lesson. Tough break. Blaze did not engage the decoy.
And so now, the ideal state of mind right now for Daphne is, cool, now we got something that we know to work on. We don't have
Absolutely.
to guess. We don't have to worry. I know what we're going to do.
Yep.
And this is where your whole reason for training,
Yeah.
your whole reason for training, there has to be an element of you enjoy the training.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be results only. Like, you have to enjoy the process to maximize. I mean, are there people who are out there who probably don't? Yeah, they exist.
Right.
But if you want to maximize everything out of this whole deal,
Absolutely.
enjoying that process is key, because that will help Daphne in this situation be like, cool, now I know something that we can work on.
Yeah. She'll come back,
No guessing
fight.
games.
Yep. She'll come back and fight again. Absolutely. Ray Allen needs to get a van for us. We lost our backdrop.
Now we have a thorough crossbreed.
Feels good.
Look at that, just like that, boom, we got like a half a dozen other camera angles, no one can even see it anymore.
Excellent.
All right, who do we have coming?
We got Mango.
Cabin and Mango.
Great
Have had a
team.
great day.
Great outs. Great control. Great bites. Let's see if they can jack a car.
But technically, they're not jacking the car.
Yeah, protect the car from jacking. Here we go.
And is it actually a jack if there's no person in it? I believe the jacking of the car would involve
Pulling someone out.
some type of interpersonal. I mean, I'm not an expert on jacking cars or anything else, so, you know, I don't know those definitions. I should bring in an expert.
All right, look. I'm looking at Mango right now. Pretty intense. Tension on the lead. Kevin's got to get a little bit of movement, control, focus. Dog's fired up.
Yeah, he just gave you a look, Bob. That's the first.
Kevin did?
No.
Oh, the dog did?
That's the first dirty look you've gotten from a dog today.
Come at me, bro. I like this team. Pulling for him.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So you can see that dog is looking. Like, he scanned the field. He kind of looked. I don't think he recognized that there was a guy in a suit over there, because he did look in that direction, but it was only for a second.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think he's... I mean, there's even scenarios where dogs jump through the window, so he may be even thinking, like, there might be a guy in there right now for me to go grab.
This dog is going to take whatever opportunity.
Yeah. Full tilt. Full tilt. 24/7.
But hey, we've seen dogs get in that van looking just like that
And not bite.
and not bite.
Let's see. Is it locked? Here we go. If you're tuning in here on Instagram, check out the Primal K9 YouTube. Every scenario has been dropped. Like when we're in between and taking that mini break, they're getting uploaded to YouTube. So go like, subscribe, comment on Primal K9's YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment. Give the old thumbs up. Here we go. Mango's fired
What I
up.
want to see in YouTube,
See her barking in there? Fired up.
on comments when this uploads and you're watching it, get in the comments and tell us if you think the dog is going to bite or not.
Yeah.
Be honest. Don't fast forward.
Yeah.
There's no pride in that. Put in the comments if you think the dog is going to do it. Hey, for all of our Instagram folks right now, get in the comments and tell us, do you think Mango's going to bite or not?
Yes or no? Yes or no? Drop a comment. Yes or no?
What do you got? Maybe 30 seconds to a minute to make up your mind.
Here we go. Decoy, Chris
moving
is
forward
coming
with the
in.
vehicle now. Yeah, let's hear it, folks. And let's do this for every dog for the rest of this scenario. We want to hear your thoughts.
Katie will send you a free hat if you win.
No, I won't. I won't.
Absolutely. Obviously, yes.
We got a lot of yeses. We got in the Instagram.
Oh!
We
We got no bite.
And we have no.
We got no bite. Dang. Mango.
I told you this event is a. Oh, look at the comments. Someone saying no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, but never mind.
It happens.
Yeah.
To do isn't there yet. More to train on. Come back next time stronger. Dang. This is tough. It's tough to see a great dog go out on something, you know, not outing, that early bite, things like that. We get it. But this is one of those things where you just go,
Yep.
ah,
Because
you were
many
in
times, it's not a heart issue, meaning it's not a courage issue.
Right,
it's,
yeah.
It's a true confusion. It's a true,
Yeah, train.
I don't know I'm supposed to bite you.
Yep, lack of picture, lack of training on that these folks are going to go back, and I guarantee you they're going to work on it.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I hope you're all enjoying the stream of the dog inside the van, because I think that's bad to the bone. Here we go. Who do we have next? Henry. No? Maybe?
Yes, we should. We should.
Should have Henry.
We should have.
I thought I just heard Mike say, oh,
on.
to get ready, yeah.
Yes, and I do see that.
Beautiful.
In the area.
Yeah, this dog's stud.
This, all right. This is going to be interesting.
He's a leg bite.
This is a spring dog who targets legs. So now they're clearly a trained team.
Yeah.
Meaning, they didn't just sign up yesterday. I would assume that due to the fact that they are a trained team and they participate in training and they compete, that they prepared for this.
Yeah.
So like, they know this is a leg dog. They know this is a forearm presentation.
Work on it.
I'm sure they worked on it.
Yeah.
Now what's going to happen now? Tell us in the comments.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Do you think Henry is going to bite?
Oh.
Is Henry going to bite? Yes or no?
Gee, we got a comment on the Instagram that says we need a decoy POV. That'd be sick, like a head cam. Trial number 4, head cam.
All right, so the dog is in the vehicle.
Here we go. Dog is literally in the driver's seat. Let's go, Henry. Henry's bouncing around a little bit, looking around.
So whether you're on Instagram or you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead, let us know. Is Henry going to bite? The prize will be an immense amount of satisfaction and an increase in self-worth and self-esteem. You cannot put a price on that. I wouldn't give you a hat. I wouldn't want to rob you of the opportunity to live a better, more fulfilled life with that confidence, knowing that you guessed correctly.
I agree. That's a good point, man. Here we go. Car's in park. Matt's getting out of the car. He's a tall dude, man.
He is.
He's a tall drink of water. He can't even hide in that thing. He's so humongous. Dog's looking at him.
Now I want water. Thanks, Bob.
I do. I want some water. I'm going to drink a Gatorade here.
Warm Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
That just means it'll get absorbed into our system and hydrate us faster.
Fact check. All right, Chris is coming up to the van.
It's really one. It's like you're in one.
You're in luck. I'm running out of steam here. Running out of one-liners.
That's all right.
All right, here we go. Rubber meets the road. Nothing.
No bite.
No bite.
No bite.
Dang, dude.
For everybody who said yes.
Hit close. No bite, everybody.
No bite.
All right. That's a heck of a competition. Something to work on next time.
It's been great watching them out as a team. It's been great. Another dog down. We have dog here. Okra.
Now, it's the only dog to do it, isn't it?
We have from this exercise a row. Last 3 in a row dogs were no bites.
Oh, we're gonna do it or not? What do you think?
Get in the comments. Oprah, is Oprah going to get the job done? She's going to protect that car.
Protect this house. That would be my command. Protect this house.
When you say it, you have to say it like,
This is our house. Protect this house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. We got some big heavy hitters coming up. Okay? Heavy hitters.
well, right now, we have a tie for first place. Just overall standings, and by the way, unofficial overall standings is and Rico, handled by
Determining factor.
and is Larry Gibson. Now they got a 99.
Judge Oscar's coming over. We know he's gonna say.
For some dogs because they don't generalize well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in their car they're active,
Right.
but you put them in a car that they're not used to. All the smells, everything changes. The dogs, change.
Yep. So he brings up a good point. Not sure if you could hear him or not, but he said maybe in their car they would have engaged. Maybe with all the different smells and everything going on, it's a picture that they're not used to. But 3 for 3
Yes.
are going home a little bit sad and upset, and things to work on.
Yep. Blaze did not bite Mango. Did not.
Here we go. Please bite. They've had a great performance so far too.
They have. Oprah's been putting in work.
This is the Belgian Malinois Dutch Shepherd cross, which is it a cross then? I don't know. Beautiful dog. That's all I know.
Heavy Dutch pedigree. Really, I mean, it comes off of the 5.
Deu-
This is
Deutschland.
An offspring of Devil Peggy, and for those who are into Dutch pedigrees, KNPV pedigrees, dogs with BRN numbers, you know who Devil Peggy is. You know who he is. And so this is one of the Devils. I'm almost positive. I think I put
No, I'm looking right here. Yeah.
It is a Devil.
Here we go.
All right, we got some barking.
Barking going on. Fired up. You better bite.
What's that barking?
All barking, no bite is no good.
No
Let's
good.
go.
All bark, no bite. No.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
It does. You're right there.
I'm
You're
back in it, baby. Oh, jacked.
All right, so we got a lot of activity coming.
Oh.
She just blasted the window.
Barking in the camera. Let's go. All right, he's hitting.
Is Oprah gonna bite? You think Oprah?
Now, if you notice also, they're not sending the decoy in. So now confusion sets in a little bit. I can see with a dog where it's like nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Let's say from the minute that he gets out of the van to the minute the decoy goes in is probably a minute long, minute and a half.
Yes.
Where that now that he stopped barking, he's wondering what are we doing here?
All right.
He's in the driver's seat.
Decoy.
Dog is in the driver's seat right now. And moved out of the way.
No bite.
No bite. Dang, Oprah.
This is the event. This is why I love this event in the sense that it changes everything.
Yeah.
It requires a level of training that, you know, and so when I came over, she used the word that I do want to explain. What does that mean? Generalize means teaching them a certain behavior and you teach it in a particular classroom. That environment is part of the criteria of
Yeah, that one's live. No sound though. No sound, just live.
another example. Teaching depending on your training. It will be disobedience or stuff. Maybe, I mean, they are biting. Ken and Rico are tied for first place with Chris Sykes and Player P. So, not only could this scenario we can see it's hard for everyone.
Come on. Come on, Enrico. Come on, Ken. I think he's going to. I'm saying yes on this dog. That's my gut. And I want to believe. I'm getting nervous. So many are getting knocked out from this scenario.
And it's been such a tight game between Player P, Rico, and honestly, have been going point by point all day.
I love that dog cam. Love the dog cam. I'm interested to see if I can get to command here.
I didn't see it.
Didn't see anything. I think your idea of having some sort of guard.
That's
If it comes, you should be right. Cool dude.
conversation with Chris is never dull. It's never boring. Person I talk to, the dog's honking the horn. You're telling Chris, there's going to be a bite. I'm voting right.
Come on. Bang. Yes.
Committed. I'm glad I agree. Because honestly, like, I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah. Trust it.
No, that hasn't been a problem for these two. I'm glad.
The crowd goes wild here at K9 Tree League, baby.
Yeah.
Here you go, Rico's handler is what they're yelling. I love
Yeah, you can't not be excited.
Two dogs in so far.
Three. So for our, that's a little buildup
Yeah.
for.
We were getting down on it.
Their first place, with 4 dogs being DQ'd before them, you kind of do get a little bit of apprehension.
Gave
like,
us
oh no,
hope.
is our first place team, are they going to pull through? And they did. That's why they're in first place.
Amazing. That's a solid dog.
Now, do you okay, so what are Larry and Chris, or Larry and Chris thinking right now?
Well, I think we got Exxon up, don't
No,
we?
I know, yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about the other,
Other
the
top.
We got the top 3.
I got you.
What are they thinking right now?
I think it's literally anybody's game now. This has scratched out so many top players that now it's anybody's game. If you get a bite on this, you could be podium.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because the element of the DQ for a no bite here could change the entire trial.
Yeah.
And there's
And
money
I can
involved here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's prizes. There's
Yeah.
cash, significant cash prizes.
Yeah, I think it's super cool that the Street League family created cash prizes for these dogs and handlers. You know, for me, driving to a competition, you know, you've got gas money, hotel money, eating dinners out. It's an expensive weekend to take just you and the dogs or your family and the dogs out to this thing. To come away with a first place and a cash check, come on. Icing on the cake.
What is that first prize?
I don't know.
I think it might be $2,000 for first place.
That's not chump change, man.
Like,
That's real
not
money.
break even.
Yeah, that's real money.
No, yeah.
That's real money. Heck yeah.
All right, so Michael's putting Exxon in the vehicle. I'm going to say right now Exxon is a yes and a bite. I'm not even going to hesitate on that. This dog,
Look at the confidence he has.
this dog loves wrecking people. This dog looks for excuses to wreck people. I don't think there's going to be any issue here with engagement.
Let's go. You got dog camera view. What do you think Oscar is thinking right now?
I wish I had a hat with a bigger brim. I think right
He
now
needs more sunscreen.
He's like really beating himself up on his choice of hat.
I don't know.
The guy's been standing
In the sun in a black t-shirt
all day
all day.
and has had the same attitude of positivity,
Yeah.
excitement.
Happy to be
at
here.
4 o'clock as he did at 8 a.m. when I saw him this morning.
Yeah.
He has been consistently enthusiastic
Yeah.
about every handler and dog team.
Oscar owns a business called Elevated K9 here in Los Angeles. Super cool dude, super knowledgeable guy. Had him on our podcast. Great discussion. Real smart dog trainer.
Yep.
Great
Active
businessman.
competitor.
Yeah, and that's what I like about him too. He's a competitor. And he's giving back to the sport as a judge.
He just trialed 2 weeks ago, and then
What
he had
just
two
happened?
separate dogs.
Oh, he jumped in the back seat maybe?
I have no idea. Let's take a look. He might have gotten into the back and got tracked, or was unable to access the front seat again.
Yep, he got into the back seat, so we're still good. I think we're restarting. That's okay.
That's very smart handling.
Let's restart everything. Give him a fair shot at everything.
Right. So to explain to everyone what just happened, or what's happening right this second, the van is being moved back to the starting line. This is important.
Yeah.
This is important that we talk about why, and why I said I think that was a smart handling decision. If this scenario, being as high stakes as it is, and also being as potentially confusing to a dog as it is, might very well mean that they trained the crap out of this scenario,
And if they switch it up,
and he is not going to take the chance of any contextual clues or contextual events being changed that could change the picture for how hard he trained.
exactly. I think you hit the nail on the head. If the dog knows that, hey, we're going to drive a little bit, then I get a bite, and you don't drive a little bit, it may change the outcome.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I think it's smart. I think it's smart for Oscar too. I mean, at trial 3, we haven't had that happen yet. So this is a first time thing where now it'll probably be a thing where it's like, hey, if something happens, dog's got to go and restart.
So let me take this a little bit further.
Yeah,
Yes, smart decision to restart. However, the picture still is different, or the picture could potentially be different if Michael has not, in training, done repetitions where he put the dog in and took the dog out without
Sure.
a bite.
sure. No, I got you.
So this happening right now could be a very powerful lesson to everyone watching. Everyone
He's sitting at
participating,
the front door looking out the window.
to make sure that when you're training for this event, it might be smart to train it to where sometimes there is a no bite.
Yeah.
So if anything happens where there's no bite like this, it doesn't alter it. The dog learns, or the dog is aware that, you know what, sometimes that might be the case.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
Here we go. We got the decoy coming in.
I voted immediately without hesitation that Exxon would bite.
Oh yeah, came flying out.
Yeah.
Came flying out.
There was
Do not pass go.
no hesitation. I'm not surprised at all. That's why I so confidently said, oh, this dog's biting.
Awesome.
But it's not over yet. The dog has to out. And man, you know what? I love watching that dog out because I know how much he enjoys biting.
Yeah. Whoever's the person out there yelling, I love it. There's someone in the stands that's just going hardcore on it. He's happy to be here.
Next we have Luca, then Lucy, and Reggie.
Ooh, Luca. Luca and Judy.
Now look at that German Shepherd. Judy's the groomer.
Yeah.
I remember. I didn't even use my cheat sheet.
Here we go. We're putting the van back in position. It's getting rough.
That's really, I left it in the sun, man. This is one. This color is a little off.
It's different. It's questionable.
If you work on a horse farm, you're probably really familiar with judges.
Just don't drink it.
TikTok, man. Learn all kinds of stuff.
TikTok? I don't TikTok.
I have TikTok because I've been told that I need to have TikTok. Occasionally I've posted some videos on it. Many people who know me, it's all from Instagram.
Yeah.
Most everybody knows me from Instagram, not even Facebook. Instagram is my home.
Yep, same here.
You know, that's my comfort zone.
Same here. All right, Luca. Solid dog. Been doing a solid job this whole time. Let's see if it can see the picture and bite.
It's a really handsome German Shepherd.
Yeah, I would own a dog like that. He'd look good on the farm, wouldn't he?
Yeah. But having had a German Shepherd in my house, I will say this. Man, the fur,
Everywhere, huh?
it is non-stop. And that's not even during like undercoat blowing season. Like it's just non-stop. Tops. You definitely have to have like hardwood floors or laminate to make it easy cleanup. I mean, there's
A
lot
Roomba?
of hair involved. No,
Roomba
your
will
Roomba
clog
probably
it.
won't last.
Clog
Seriously,
it?
Your Roomba won't last.
That's hilarious. Well, we've got 4 Labradors and one not very big farmhouse. And yeah, we're constantly battling the hair.
Now, because they spend so much time outside and so much time in the water, do you find that helps the situation in terms of just natural shedding and being able to get, or is it just, you know what, it's just bad all the time?
Yeah. For whatever reason, I find the black labs don't shed as much as yellow labs. I don't know why, but the yellow labs just shed a ton, and most of the dogs in my house are black. So it's not too bad, plus it matches the color of our hardwoods. We're good.
Adds a little character to it.
Yeah, you get a little hair in your food, it's protein.
You ever had a hair sliver?
No,
Are you familiar with what a hair sliver is?
I can picture what it is.
Believe it or not, a flimsy, foldable, bendy hair can embed itself in your heel.
Really?
It gets in, because it's so small, it can get in between the skin and get in there. Let me tell you, that little hair,
Hurt.
it's agonizing. It feels like a needle in there. I remember the first time I got a hair sliver, I had to Google it, like, how was the hair in my foot? And groomers, apparently, I bet you Judy knows all about hair.
Hair slivers. All right, here comes our decoy. Chris has got to be 120 degrees in that thing.
Jeez.
He just keeps walking, sits in the shade for a minute, then it's go time again. What do we got with Luca? He's just sitting in the front seat, looking around.
Yeah, we're checking out the...
What do we think? What's your guess?
Gas cam.
Yes or no? Yes or no, everybody? Yes or no? We got 5
Drop
seconds.
it in the comments. Hurry up, hurry up. You have moments.
No bite.
We do not have a bite. No bite.
Dang. Tough break. Sorry, Judy. Heck of a trial.
Now they know. They got work to do.
Yeah, heck of a trial with that dog. One of my favorites I've gotten to watch all day today. Just didn't pan out. Something to work on.
Lucy, Reggie, Prince, Lethal, Vegas, and Player P.
Here we go.
Give it one more time for Lucy, guys.
Lucy and Lucy. You think she's doing it? I think her trainer has shown her
Every
every picture under the sun. Over-prepared, underwhelmed. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
You did that very well.
Thanks. Instagram Live. Make sure you check out Primal K9's YouTube. Click subscribe, get the old thumbs up. While you're there, if you want to head over to Lone Duck Outfitters, you can check us out, some little duck dogging on YouTube. Click subscribe. We appreciate it. You got YouTube?
Watch this stuff.
Do you?
I do have YouTube, and it's very sparse. Yeah. So much knowledge, especially for first-time puppy owners. Cool. I give away a lot of important stuff that other people are not going to tell you because it's not popular to talk about. But I don't
I
have
got you.
YouTube.
Here we go. Little Lucy. The My obedience trainer, Krista, just got a pit, red-nosed pit puppy. Super cute little dog. You know how like the red nose, the pig, some of them have like lighter colored pigment. This dog's dark pigment. You'd like it. It's like right what you talk about. Like the pictures you send me, this dog looks like it. Parents are super shredded. Here we go. Look at her up on the dash. Get down. Here we go.
So Larry is communicating with her dog right now. She is absolutely pumping that dog up, letting that dog know time to do some work. I wonder what Lucy's doing right now. I think she's like fishing around under the dash with the little dog.
There it is. Popping up, popping down. Get ready. Pumping her up.
She's bucking in there.
Is she? Good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there it
Dog
is.
Fired up. Oh, I'm so in love with this dog.
Come on.
I truly am. I am biased. I do favor terriers. All right, so Larry is now hidden. She's hidden. She's hidden blind.
She's got to stand on her tippy toes and look through the window.
Chris Corley is looking. I'm saying bite.
I'm going bite. What do you say? Instagram and YouTube, bite or no bite?
Do you think this dog is
Bite or no bite? Come. Bite. Excellent, excellent,
I didn't have it down in my mind.
excellent. Look at that. Would you look at that?
Okay.
That does take a lot of heart. As the crowds determined that the girl out. In the game.
Give it one more time for Larry.
All right, we got Reggie up.
Reggie, Prince, from Vegas, and Player P.
This is probably one of my favorite scenarios that we do. Face attack too. That's pretty intense.
Face attack is exciting.
Yeah.
It's
High
a
flying.
very simple exercise. There's not much complication to it at all. There's really no intricacy. There's no nuances. It's a bad guy running at your dog and your dog running at a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, they meet in the middle.
Yep.
It is what it is. And I think there's a certain primal kind of, that's what is intriguing about it. That is what is enjoyable about it.
Yeah.
It's just,
Go time.
yep.
Yeah, this is so different. This is a lot of training.
And we're going to have Zachary and Reggie up next. Again, Reggie, that dog that won the sideshow. I'm going to say right now, Reggie's going to bite, but I'm not even
Reggie's in the field.
patient
Here we go.
in making that call.
He's got a big smile on his face.
This is a dog who all day long has been wanting to bite you.
Yeah.
All the first second he got in the field in obedience, he was very hungry.
Real intense.
Really well trained.
Built like a brick shit house.
I love that. That is the phenotype that
You would have.
yeah,
Yeah.
not too bulky,
Yeah.
but not fragile. Like,
No. 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 Stout. Strong. All muscle. Again, Reggie is from a breeder in Ireland. I follow one of the Ireland K9 breeders that Mike works with. And some of those little dogs are just bad to the bone,
Yes.
dude. Bad to the bone.
I'm not sure if that might be from that.
Yeah, I would imagine. Because it says he got it through Primal.
Then there's a good chance.
High likelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah, super beautiful dog.
Get that motherfucker.
All right, so Zachary's talking. He's talking to that dog. He's having a conversation.
Revving the engine, forgot to put it in drive. Here we go, Reggie.
Get him. Get that motherfucker.
I cannot say what I think he's saying to the dog. I don't think I can repeat that on the air, but I'm reading lips. And he's definitely giving that dog some very explicit permissions.
Yeah, you better bite this son of a gun.
Son of a gun. Yeah, I don't think he's saying son of a gun, but I think our audience gets the picture.
Yeah, look at the smile on his face. He's pumped.
This-
This is like you're not in control anymore. At this point, you did what you had to do. You trained. It's up to the
You
dog.
have no more influence over the situation.
No, so
whatsoever.
you might as well be smiling and laughing,
And
having fun, because
He's
at the end of the
having
day,
an attitude about it.
yeah, at the end of the day, the dog's either going to do it or not. Here we go. Decoy's moving in.
Please, right?
Please bite.
Right now, you know what Chris is saying? Why do they keep the van that they had 30 feet back? Why do I have to walk this dog every single freaking time?
Here he goes.
Every step he was pain-burning.
Here we go. Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm saying bite. Bite. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, there wasn't any.
No,
There was no
I didn't
doubt
really.
that this dog who won the sideshow the other Wednesday night. There was no.
No, he had a hard time outing last time, if I remember.
Well, let's see. That's a huge deciding factor. We got it out.
Nice. And did you see the smart handler decision? Instead of
Yeah.
walking, he healed him away and then came back.
Dog's focus while that decoy was still standing there.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah. I like good handling.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate good handling. Smart. Look at Reggie's still staring him down.
Vegas, that's Blair P.
Nice job. Look at, he's still staring him down. Oh, he's going for it. Yeah, no, he wanted decoy. Reggie's a gamer, man. Absolute gamer. All right, who do we have next? Prince. Prince of Thieves. Oop. Prince had a real solid bag snatch. Real solid picnic table. Dog's been on. And this could be a game changer.
I'm looking into our spectator area right now, and it's 5 o'clock. It's still full. Of course, some people still have a bunch of full tents.
Yeah, everybody's here enjoying the show.
I think we've been picking up new people obviously throughout the day. I think there's been people who driven by and then decide to come in.
Absolutely. Well, this is a great place to bring your family and your kids and get out for the day. We're doing this again tomorrow. Having a little bit of camera issue in the van here, so we're making sure that that is correct before we kickstart again.
You know, having the camera in the van is awesome.
Yeah.
I will say it is one of the more challenging tasks for our media team.
Yeah.
It's a high quality, it's not a webcam, it's a high quality big sit cam hooked up on a remote magic
Thingy.
That's what all that stuff is, magic.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it.
Voodoo, whatever. The fact that images are transmitted through the air over
Yeah.
here, you know, like we do on our cell phone all day, every day.
Yeah, it's awesome what these Primal K9 Street League media team can do. They're
Every
working
single
their
time.
tail off today. Everybody's standing in the sun with cameras. Everybody's helping each other get batteries, and
Taking good care of us. They're
Yeah.
taking great care of us.
they're just good people. Everybody's a great team here.
And that's, you know,
Cameras back up and running.
any organization, whether it's a business, a dog sport, a club of some kind,
Takes a village to get her done, doesn't
it
it?
does. And the right attitude, it spreads. So if the people in charge are petty, have poor communication skills, aren't in it for the right reasons, anything that happens under that, you know, it's fruit of the poison tree.
Right.
Oh, and that's one of the reasons why these events are happening the way they are, and why it's attracting these crowds. Is because Matt Wilson had said numerous times. I mean, yeah, that's why Ray Allen
Yeah.
is the world's largest supplier of materials.
Yeah.
Is backing this. It's why you're here. It's why I'm here. Because it's an organization of good people with good intentions.
Great
Who
vision.
want it to be good for everybody else.
Yeah.
They're not trying to make it good for themselves. They're trying to make it good for everyone.
Yeah.
They care just as much about the spectators as they do the decoys, as much as everybody here is a stakeholder. Even if they're
Absolutely.
a stranger.
Absolutely. Here we go. Working on that camera a little bit, but we'll get her done. I think if I'm a competitor right now, I'm doing my best to keep that dog hydrated, focused. Before I bring my dog out to do each scenario, I'm maybe even doing a little bit of obedience out there, get him to go to the bathroom, get him watered, and then let's go.
Yes. Yes. And it's a
All right,
long
here we go.
day. It's a long day for
Yeah.
these dogs. And
Absolutely.
We've had such a huge turnout.
Yeah.
That time in between when your dog goes again
Oh.
has been significant.
Yeah, and they've got to be on every single time. We do it as well in our game. I mean, that dog could be the dog number 1 at 8 a.m. and they don't get to go again, so they're sitting around until 1, 2, right?
How many, in what you do in a hunt test, what are they coming out to? So here we had, you come out and you do obedience, then you go away. You come out to do another event, then you go away. How is it structured for you guys? Are there multiple events in one day or rounds? Or?
Yeah, so we call them series.
Okay.
And actually, you probably have heard me say that here on accident, right? Instead of scenarios, I'd say like, all right, this new series, right? So we have different series. So let's just take a master test for an example, the highest in an AKC hunt test. You've got a land series, so that'd be 3 marks and 2 blinds and an honor and stuff like that. And then 66 dogs run that. Then let's say 40 are called back. Now you've got a land or a water series, 3 marks and a blind on water. 30 dogs called back to the third series, and that's going to be a land-water series where you've got marks landing on land, marks landing on water, maybe a blind, maybe not. And that's a 2-day event. So Saturday you probably you're going to get 1 done, maybe 2.
And you have to complete all the series
to get a pass.
to get a pass.
Absolutely.
And it's pass-fail.
It is pass-fail.
Ribbon or no ribbon.
That's right. Yep. You're judged against a standard, and if your dog meets or exceeds the standard, you pass. If your dog does not, you go.
Now that's different from a field trial.
Correct.
Field trial, there's points and places, like first, second, third place.
Yeah, exactly. 1 through 4, and then you can, let's say you don't get 1 through 4, but you complete the trial and do a nice job. The judge will give you a ribbon called a jam, a judge's award of merit. And so it's kind of like you did a good job, here's your participation trophy. It's a great accomplishment for dogs who have never gotten a placement, but if you've gotten placements, you don't want a jam. You want to win. I don't come here to get Quinn. My dog's gotten 3 fourths. I don't want another 4th. I want a blue ribbon with a number 1 on it. Mm-hmm. That's what we're gunning for, and that's what these folks and their dogs are gunning for.
And right now,
we got Prince.
Is in the van. He's barking.
Do we got a yes or no? Yes or no? Is Prince gonna bite? Yes or no? You got about 30 seconds to vote. He's right in front of the camera, barking incessantly. You can barely see him in there. He's fogging it up. This is awesome. What is he gonna do? He's intense in there. He is jacked. He's even just staring down our judge, Oscar. Oscar's got a little smile on his face.
Yeah, he's definitely keen on him. Here comes Chris.
What are we gonna do? He's more focused on Oscar than the decoy opening. Oh! He took a nip at him.
No bite.
He took a nip at him, but that's not what we want. I think he was more focused on Oscar and to what else is going on. I could
see that.
Yeah. Dang.
Give it up for Prince, everybody.
That's what the Carjack and K9 Street League entry level does.
Very confident. Next we have Lethal Vegas and Player P.
Here we go.
So you know who's paying really close attention to what takes place right now? Courtney Wolf and Wayne Davis.
Yeah.
2 of our decoys who will be running the face attack, the last scenario. Those 2 gentlemen are paying very close attention to this because every time there's a no bite, it's one less dog those 2 guys have to work.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys were our face attack in trial 2.
Correct, up in Gilroy.
Yeah. No, these guys they're intense decoys. They're veteran decoys. I actually asked a question of those guys. This isn't my work, right? I enjoy it. I enjoy the dog work. I enjoy the decoy work. I enjoy what goes on between decoy and hand. Pun intended. And the take. And just learn. It's not like I have no. It takes years to be this good at expectations. I can come in a week and be Joe Pro, but what it could teach me is little things that the handlers are doing, that the decoys are doing, that could fall into my world to handle dogs better. I think it's a different level. Yeah.
It's a different context.
Yeah. Completely
Still
different.
reading a dog.
Yep.
And reading a dog is reading a dog.
Yep. Phone's dead, bud. So long story short, I think that might be something I do in December. I'll talk to Mike about it, but I think what a great experience to come and learn from one of the best teachers in the game.
Yep.
And the opportunity with the top dogs in the game to be taught with.
Yeah, you got to keep me in the loop on that because I'd love to come hang out. My
Yeah.
suit days are done. A lot of people don't know I wore the suit for many years.
Now you're old.
I'm older. Older than I was.
It's only it's only up here if you're old, right?
I'm older than I was, and my body's not is not happening anymore.
I hear you.
But the things that you learn, if you have a learning mindset,
Which that's exactly what I'd be going in with. Like,
every dog
again, I'm not
that's
going
on
to come
you
out here and become a decoy,
is teaching you.
but I want to learn about each of those dogs and the pressure and the mental strain and working them through that, building confidence, building control in highly excited areas of training. That's what I want to pick up. And I think spending a week with these top quality trainers
It'll
and
open
dogs.
your eyes for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's
Lethal.
we have Roosevelt lethal now.
Yep. He is a 2-year-old dog, Dutch Shepherd. For me, a 2-year-old dog is still super young.
Yeah.
Super young. Still
Here too.
maturing mentally, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, all these different scenarios, all these different pictures, they're still putting it together. At least in my world, that's how it is. A 2-year-old dog still has room, a lot of room to
Two-year-old
grow.
dog, the 2-year-old dog, here, there, everywhere.
Exactly.
And that's something you gotta, it's something you gotta be cautious of. It's something you gotta be aware of when you get in this game, or any game, is making sure you're not rushing your dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same with
The
mine.
temptation is there, your dog is doing great, but in training, don't be in a rush to get on the trial field.
Make
Get some
sure,
things sorted out.
build the foundation, and then build the house around the foundation. And then when the house is bomb-proof, then you go to the trial and win that sucker.
Yep.
Here comes our decoy. Here we go. All right. Instagram, YouTube. Is lethal gonna bite? Yes or no? Drop a comment with your guess. Man, I say yes. Look at him looking. Yes, he's gonna do it. Bang,
We got a bite.
bang. There we go. Here's some crowd clapping. Excellent.
Now
All
we're
right.
looking to see how the out is going to go. Oh.
What do we got? I can't see.
All right, so the dog outed,
But wants to
hit
rebite.
the ground, and then bounced straight up into him, but hit the end of the leash.
Okay, so that'll be point deductions, but still very good. Nice job, Lethal. Way to stay in it, baby. I'm gonna go through my list here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs still. 5 dogs are still in the game.
We have 2 more dogs left for this scenario. Next would be dog for this scenario. It's face attack. And then we go with a lot of money. Finish it all. Just a month up. Pretty sure. We're going right in the
Out of Dougie. Man, I just think it would teach, it would give you the opportunity to learn capping to a different level and take the tips and tricks that they do. I need to see their handler's body language. I need to see timing. And I think that would be a huge benefit to my training.
especially with a lot of exercises that you run. Those dogs being up on the block, or the whatever you call it, when they come
The
up
line?
the line,
Yeah.
and having to wait.
Yeah. Sit still.
I know you know that everything you want in life.
That's right. I tell you, dude.
Alright.
Summit. My girl Summit. All right, here we go. Big Vegas fan here.
Is that Summit in an Instagram story you had the other day? The dog on the end of the leash. I looked at the face and it just screamed Summit, but you didn't have a name in it.
I don't know, buddy. I'm sorry.
I like that dog.
She's a good dog. She's super sweet-natured, loves her job. Basically a rescue.
You had just got her, or you had only had her a short period of time when I met her.
Yep, basically a rescue situation. Didn't have a ton of social skills, and then using her natural God-given talent of liking to retrieve, we were able to pull her out and now she's a social butterfly. Actually, you know Jill, the young college girl that works for me, young woman, she's going to school for dog training at SUNY Coalskill in New York, and Summit is living with her this semester, getting certified in service dog and canine good citizen. So she's getting to live in a college house with college parties going on, and for a dog who basically lived in a box its whole life, to now get to go and have that experience, sleep in bed with her, go to class, and become a service dog, what an opportunity. Yeah, Summit's a great dog. Great dog. Here we go. What do you think he's saying to that dog? Please bite. You better bite. This is a bad guy coming in.
Oh, we have butter.
Thank you. Take a swig. That's a good pull right there, bud. I'm going to say bite. Instagram, YouTube. Is he going to bite? Oh, I think he went in the back seat. Is he in there? Can you see on the camera? He's in? Okay, we're still good. I saw the...
I see him.
Nope, he's back in the front. He's at the front seat now, looking out the window.
Here comes our decoy.
Here we go. We're good.
It's go time.
I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do it. Bang. Bang. We got a bite. Excellent.
You.
Excellent. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this dog, every scenario with the bite has been on it.
Yep.
Great control. Nice. Vegas still in the game. That's 6 dogs to now complete the carjacking. We had 14 going into it, and 6 dogs have completed.
And now our last of this scenario. Also tied for first. Coming into this exercise, tied for first with Kevin Farias and Rico with Larry Hansen and Lucy 4 points behind
On this one.
Feel away prancing but his own like every single scenario today. This has been an incredibly consistent performance all day long.
I think it's game time. I think he's good. I don't know. We thought that with some of our other competitors, and world came tumbling down, baby.
Previous trials, you know, we've had some really, really good dog handler teams with almost perfect scores. Like losing 1 point, like losing 1 point on a scenario, and then get to the carjacking and not bite.
Exactly. Never know. Never know.
Here
we go.
Last dog in this scenario, player B.
Hey, P. What do you think? You think he just called him player? Or P? Or PP? Oh, he calls him player P. It's like he could hear me.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard him say the dog's name.
Same.
I think he needed to clarify for you.
He's so damn intense. This dog is legit.
Look at that heel
Yeah, it's the most stylish heel.
today.
I've never even seen this dog's face because it's straight up in the sky. Yeah, dude. straight in the sky. He's from Elevated Bike Club. And again, his bio, we came to play.
Yeah, where's the baby?
All right. I think he thought about putting his seatbelt on.
So he's talking to his phone.
Get ready.
Saying he's giving him the watch him. Watch him.
Oh, he is saying watch him. Yeah, watch him. He just said it again, watch him.
So he is hyping that dog up.
Here we go.
I mean, you can see.
He's so intense. Both owner and handler.
Yeah.
Super intense dudes.
Yep.
Here we go. Put on a show. Decoys walking
I
up.
wonder what they're like at a party.
Intense. I bet.
I mean, if they're standing like that next to the chip bowl, it's going to take me a minute to go over there and be like, you know what?
I need a chip.
I need a chip, but man, like they're just
Here we go.
covering that chip
Rubber
bowl.
meets the road. Let's see what happens. Bang.
Bite.
Bang.
Instant bite.
Good job.
Our first place team did first place stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Heck yeah. Let's watch for this out. Player P. Awesome. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you check out the Instagram and YouTube. Click subscribe. Give it the old thumbs up. Do me a favor too. Make sure you go over to Ray Allen K9, main sponsor of K9 Street League. Give them a follow as well. Tell them you watched K9 Street League and thanks for being supporters of the event.
Absolutely. Do it. And get some cool gear while you're there. They got some great deals going on.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take time out. We're going to come back for the final event, face attack.
Let's go.
Boom, boom.
Let's go.